The following is a presentation of the Black Hollywood Live Network, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. Hollywood Redefined. From Los Angeles, California, streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is Black Hollywood Live, Fashion 411, featuring the week's roundup of fashion news. Black Hollywood Live, Hollywood Redefined.
You're listening to Black Hollywood Live.
And now, the host of Black Hollywood Live, Fashion 411.
Fashion, guys. There's our music.
Oh, finally music is on.
Yes, we love fashion. What's up, everybody? Yes. It's Fashion Friday, guys. We're here at Black Hollywood Live. We are awake and alive and excited to talk about fashion with you guys today. And I am your host, Courtney Stewart from Black Hollywood Live, Fashion 411, and I'm joined with my co-host this week. We have on the end Miss Val Cowles in the building.
Hi, everybody. Hi, guys.
Hello.
So good to see you
It's
again,
so good to see
as
you.
always.
I feel like it's been forever,
My
and it's been like a week.
favorite Fridays.
I know. Fashion Fridays are the best ever. And then we have a sexy young man sitting at the table this week.
I like that intro.
Look at that.
I can take that.
Yes, we
Definitely can take that intro.
We will take that. Mr. Gary Thomas is in the building.
Hey guys, I'm happy to be here.
We're so excited to have you.
I like how he holds like
Yes.
he's little.
He's like, I'm not gonna mess up my curls.
Oh my
I'm gonna throw it in the back.
I have a red carpet to
kidding
do
me?
right after this, so
He's gotta keep it tight,
I'm gonna stay
guys.
together for the next few
So
hours.
you know what? Let's all do that. We're gonna be like so in style today because we talk about fashion and we are so cool.
We're stylish, yes. Except mine
Alright,
always
now I'm
like
losing
fall
everything.
off because I have like a flat head in the back.
It
and
takes
then
you
I'm,
2
like, pointed on
days to
top.
put
It's
like the
weird.
earphone
Yeah.
on and your hair and everything.
We struggle with our earphones, but we're here to
it's
serve.
worth it.
They're just not right.
We're
They're
here to
just
serve
not
our
right.
listeners. They're not right, but we're here to serve our listeners and talk about
believe
fashion.
that.
And if we need the headphones, we need the headphones. All right, guys.
Can I touch?
Don't touch his hair. It's perfectly sculpted.
Well, because, like the way he talked about it, I just want to feel it. Wait, what is it?
Once you put the headphones on, it's like
It's gonna
the
mess it up,
flattest
dude.
part.
It's gonna be a little
Stylish.
line.
You can have like a little,
It's okay.
No, it wouldn't.
a little bridge, a little hair bridge.
I know you guys are out there like, what in the world are they talking about? Well, we're not trying to mess up our hair. We have to wear headphones in the studio because we want to give you guys a good podcast, and we need to hear our technician in the booth if she's
Exactly.
talking to us. So we got to
I like
wear our
this little
headphones.
behind the
And we
scene,
love
like,
her.
technical
Alexis
thing.
is in the building helping us out today.
Definitely love Alexis.
Yes, we love Alexis. And we also love the hot, juicy gossip in the fashion world, the
Yes,
show, which is what our favorite Frenchie has for us. Ms. Val
the
Cow.
show,
What do you have
guys.
this week?
Gosh, did you see of the week the best of the fashion world of what you missed and what you need to know? So this week, I'm sure you guys saw it. Chloe for once. You know, we are so
Yes.
used to have like Courtney and especially Kim. Chloe, she is doing. I think that's kind of like her big breakthrough, being like the sexy. You know, like bringing the sexiness that she
Bringing
probably sometimes
overt sex.
like heat because she's very, very shy. That's what she's saying. She's not somebody that normally pose bikini wise, super sexy. Although all her pictures that I think like are kind of
she's
like
always trying to
glamorous.
be sexy now.
But as you
She's
can
finding
see,
it.
She's
I feel
finding
like
it.
this is her time to get her sexy back after all these terrible relationships.
Yes.
And being kind of the overshadowed one because she's taller.
She's the
her
tall,
figure is
chubby
different.
one,
She's
which she
her figure
never
is different
less
than
and
Kim
less.
and Courtney. So I think this was like just her time. She's out here
so for you
twerking.
guys to know, so the pictures that you're seeing, it's she's gonna be she's on the cover of Complex magazine.
Yes.
So the little drama that, because as you say, they're just people, so people know exactly what we're talking about. So she's posing, like working out, really showing all her all her workout, and especially posing like very in a sexy photo shoot for Complex magazine, super sexy. You're gonna see her rear. I mean, did you see that in a very transparent
it.
like bodysuit?
Hey,
Very,
that's a good
very,
doctor, y'all.
Yeah,
I like
very
it.
racy.
Good doctor.
And the whole thing, like on Instagram and on social media, people were criticizing her about, like the Photoshop.
Photoshopping, yeah.
Exactly, how everything is fake again. So Chloe decided to show to the whole world the before and the after, and I think it looks pretty close.
Yeah.
Except, of course, the skin is smoother when it's
Who
photoshopped.
doesn't do some of that stuff?
Yeah.
Smoothing. Y'all use filters all on
Smooth
Instagram.
it out,
So how you
honey.
gonna come for Chloe
Yes.
in a magazine? You know.
And I don't even think like they use too much, because when you guys look at it, it's only
still-
skin. Yes.
Yeah.
It helped not only her, but it helped the background, helped the overall
Image of the
everything.
picture, yeah.
You know, it just made the lighting, the exposure of the picture way better.
Yeah, I agree.
So anyway, so 7 minutes after addressing her haters, Chloe tweeted her supporters, "How sweet are you guys? I love you guys, and I see all positivity and love." And she was pretty pissed that, you know, even the haters don't acknowledge all the hard work she put, because she goes to the gym. Like, the gym is
does. Yeah,
definitely
she's
her
at the
second
gym
home.
on a regular basis.
And her body, we see her all the, you know, like progressively, it's transforming so amazingly.
I have a question now.
What?
Because I will stand for Chloe any day of the week. I love Chloe. I think
me
she's
too.
my favorite of them all. But Chloe and the butts. Yes, you have been working out, girl. You have been getting it in. I believe. But I do not believe that that's your booty.
Okay, so here's my thing.
You got your booty as a present, and I'm not mad. But go ahead.
Here's my thing about it, because I think she looks amazing.
She looks
I
fantastic.
really am pleased with the photos.
Yes.
But I think that the difference between her and a lot of other ones, particularly her sister, that the working out made everything look way more proportionate. Thigh to butt ratio is way better.
I met her a
However,
couple weeks ago. Remember when
Yes.
we posted on Instagram? So she was in this French restaurant filming, actually keeping up with the Kardashian. We talked, and I saw her. That was the first time, so I saw her like walking away. Yes, she's got an incredible, definitely very, especially when you see it real. It's definitely there. It's very, you know, it's very muscle. It's very, you know,
of
definitely
course, because
firm.
she's been working it out. Agreed.
I can't touch it, of course, but it just felt like it was very real whenever
It can
she
feel
walks.
real. Here's my
because-
thing. I don't think it's an implant situation.
So what do
I
you
think
think?
it's fat transfer, because let's keep it
be.
real. Working out, guys, let's be honest. We're thick girls. I am not a small girl. I'm going to work out. What shrinks when you work out? Your butt, your waist, and your boobs. You don't get a smaller waist and get a bigger butt.
That's what she's sure. But
You might get your butt
lifted,
lifted,
too, right?
but you don't get a bigger butt.
that's
Her
for sure.
butt is
That's for sure. That's for
substantially
sure.
bigger than it used to be. It looks amazing, especially on the cover when she's like the back pose and she's turning around in that chair. I was like, okay, girl.
Well, that's the
like,
angle of the
that's
camera,
a
too.
rump. But I personally, and I mean, obviously I don't know, but I personally believe that there was some fat transfer, and I would like you to just fess up to that, because you look amazing regardless.
You got a
and
point. You got a point.
It's really not even important to me.
As long as it look good,
As
girl.
long as it look good.
I mean,
She-
can you just tell us what doctor did it? Like, so some
You
of
know,
us-
she's really into the squats. Like, that's what she
Yes.
keeps like doing.
All the
and
squats
saying
in
that
the world
quads
does
keeps
not
you
give
butt.
you something that
I
you did not
agree.
have
I
before.
agree.
It just lifts what you already had, and that's my
It
only
really
comment.
looks very.
It's
definitely
enormous
like-
now.
I feel like
I
I don't
did.
know if I necessarily agree, because I feel like if you follow like a lot of fitness pages, you see a lot of women and other men, you know, who are trainers supporting this workout, the glutes, and there's different
Yes.
glutes and, you know,
Yes.
squats and everything.
But still,
so the
I agree.
possibility
You
is there,
can't
but I'm
add
not
something
sure.
like
The
this.
possibility of liftage, yes. The possibility of a brand new booty that goes from that used to be like this wide and now suddenly it's all the way out there.
Completely.
Come
It's
on,
not
y'all.
squats.
depends on,
It's
like,
not squats.
I mean, it depends on how it feels, because if her butt is hard, then it could have been the muscle did grow, because when you work out, you're tearing your muscle in order for it to build
So
back up.
you suddenly have horse butt muscles?
Just
Her
like-
butt, it's not like a little bit bigger. Like it's not suddenly like, ooh, it's
I'm sure you
super
guys love
rounded
this
off.
conversation.
Because she
It's
had a
so
big butt to begin
focused and
with.
targeted
Like
about
I'm
the
not,
butt.
she definitely had a butt to begin with. It's not like she was flat and suddenly has this like bubble of butt.
No, but I
I'll leave
saw
it
it.
alone.
It's a real bubble.
Yeah,
so
it's a
you got a point. I just
substantial
don't know
bubble.
if you got a point too. If it's really because she focused on the squat, but it's kind of like a little weird just to have the squat working on one specifically target as a bubble. You know.
Just wondering.
Live your life,
I'm
Coco.
just saying.
Live your life.
I ain't
and
telling you to
enjoy it,
change
right?
nothing.
Oh,
I ain't telling you to change
your
nothing.
nose.
I'm just saying. Keep it moving. Moving on.
Right. So anyway, so she still looks great. And speaking about a revival, you know, I mean, her is not a revival, but we have a revival coming up. Yes, Alexis, that was perfect.
A revival coming up.
Yes, Naomi Campbell. You know, it's a revival 90s. You know why I say that? Because all the models right now, a couple models
Are coming back into a
are
lot of
coming
things,
back
yeah.
into.
She
like,
just
you know,
kind of never left.
No, I was gonna say there's no revival for Naomi.
No, she
Naomi
never
has
left. She never left. But
yeah.
we never seen her in like, you know,
As
series
much, yeah.
as much. We saw her, you know, like we have the picture of models being in Project Runways or
Yeah.
on like these, you know, like reality shows
She's,
about modeling.
Her acting is very scattered. It's way more than other models, but it's very few and far in between.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, the whole Empire kind of just made her more, has given her some more credibility, so that
Yeah.
people are looking to have this type of attitude that she has, because she has a very substantial air about herself.
Yeah, she does.
Well,
So what is she doing now?
They try also to stick her personality to the
Yes,
roles.
yeah.
Like,
Of course
definitely
they
like
do.
adjust it because she's perfect. Like be natural and you'll get like the perfect like catty,
and
and kind
the
of
accent
like
and the eyes.
yeah, just everything. She doesn't even need to like get a
anything.
new role. So anyway, that's what they're saying. Normally you kind of like picture these models in Project Runway or America's Next Top Model. So she's gonna be with Lady Gaga in the 5th season of American Horror Story.
That makes me
and
excited.
that is so hot. She's gonna play the fashion editor, kind of that's what we were saying, sticking to her personality, a little bit catty, very, as you say, very substantial. I love that word, very substantial, a lot of personality, consistence, that's what we want. And so Lady Gaga's gonna be in it too, so that's hot. She's not gonna
they'll be,
sing.
going head to head.
Yeah,
Well, Lady
Exactly.
Gaga has a history of her acting, so I'm
Well,
excited
this is
to
her
see
first
it.
time being on TV for a television series, so it's going to be great
Well,
for
she did The Sopranos, but it was like a small role.
A little
Yeah.
stint.
small role.
Yeah,
I think this is
exactly.
going to be a couple episodes between them, right?
They get to do some real stuff. I'm excited.
We
It's
got
kind of cool to see
Patti
two
LaBelle.
divas to go,
Yeah.
against each other.
Naomi and Lady Gaga, that's kind of
I'm
like,
excited.
come on, it's like two huge personalities. I want to see, I wonder what role Lady Gaga's gonna have. I'm sure it matches.
It's
like
going to be
something.
crazy.
It'll be
you know?
crazy because American Horror Story is insane anyway. So
Right.
And
putting
Ryan
them together.
Murphy.
You know what I think about American Horror Story? I think she's such a great fit because the women they choose for this series, Angela Bassett, Lady
Yeah.
Gaga,
Jessica
they all have
Lange.
huge personalities that are fierce. That are
Completely,
fierce. Yeah.
completely,
women.
completely.
Yes.
So it's gonna be dope. Like the people are gonna watch this show that never watched the show before.
Yes, for sure.
I mean, I'm a crazy fan of American
Me
Horror
too.
Story, and Ryan Murphy just say is gonna be like even like more
gory.
gore, more horror. Is gonna be the summit of the horror, guys. So if you love, like Lady Gaga, Naomi Campbell, modeling, fashion, and gore and horror, watch it.
All right.
Here's my question to you though, because I don't necessarily watch this show, but the show changes every
Yes.
season.
Yes.
Same characters, but not same characters, but same
Sometimes
actors.
same actors, yeah.
Same
Always
actors, and then-
hotels, though.
So when they bring in new people, what keeps you interested? And then when they bring in new cast that adds to the old cast, and they just have a completely new story, and you see somebody else being someone else in the same show.
It's like it's like reading a short story. Like you just get a different story every time, and they really fall into those characters and do what they're doing. Like it's another whole. It's
And
just
the
like
way
And
it's
it's,
shot.
but
different
it's like
series.
starting new every season.
And it's
yeah.
very sharp and witty, the dialogue. That's why
Yeah.
I love it. It's very, like you get different layers of humor
Yeah.
and everything. So it's very dry. And as you say, like the personality, I love Jessica Lange.
Yeah.
Basset was amazing. My favorite was the previous one, The Freak.
See, that was my least favorite. Freak Show was my
love
least.
it.
I
Freak
love
Show.
The Witches. The Witches were my favorite.
That was
well,
very
the
good,
first
too.
season was actually my favorite, I think, and then The Witches.
All of them. I'm just a
But
fan of it.
The Insane Asylum thing, I couldn't even watch that. I only watched like the first 2 episodes, and I was like, I think there's something crazy happening, and it's like in the subconscious of my brain, and I don't know if I want to receive that. So I'm gonna have to put that down. I had to put the Insane Asylum down because it was doing a little too much. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with Hotel. I'm excited. So
Yeah, and just the music that they play, just everything is just like just
The
at a top
scoring is
level.
definitely,
yeah, and just very creative. And I love Ryan Murphy every time like he produces something. I
he's
just
an
love his
interesting
world.
person. It's like Glee, American Horror Story.
Everything he does so
Like,
far has been like really nailing it.
But the way he's talking about this season, it's like he's saying this is gonna be like my best work ever. I'm really taking it to a whole new level.
We'll see.
Viewers. He's really talking about this. So and then you have
We'll
this
see.
this cast, Lady Gaga.
You gotta
and
bring
Naomi
it,
Campbell.
brother.
You gotta
bring
come with it.
You gotta come with it. We'll be watching. All right. So we also have something going on in Hollywood.
The new trend of Hollywood. What is
trend?
it? Yes, of course. I mean, we've had boobs, we've had butts, exactly
and
like what
butts.
you're saying. What did we have? What's the new, thing you
What's
can
the new
have?
thing you can do?
We had the steam vagina a couple of weeks
Yes,
ago.
the steam
Thank you,
vagina.
Gwyneth Paltrow. So now, guys, being on tabloids for celebrity, they always like look very detailed.
It's
What's
so
going
cruel.
on? It is so cruel, of course. And recently, what is it? Try to guess.
Armpits.
No,
Elbows.
that's done. That's 90s.
Elbows. Wait, armpits is not 90s because I was just dyeing their
not
armpits
90s.
last week. Okay. They were dyeing armpit hair last
All right,
week.
what do you think it is? Like the new thing that all the celebrities, some celebrities are lifting, just to look better, and of course all the surgeons in Beverly Hills are like booming for this new little obsession.
Lifting.
Beyond removing ribs.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some hints. It's wrinkles sometimes. Okay.
Elbows.
No, almost. Sometimes it's like a chubby. Sometimes it moves.
chubby,
Yeah,
and it
it can move.
moves.
It moves,
Your
yeah.
wrinkles.
It moves. You know, there are 2 of them.
Oh, your kneecaps. Your
Alright,
kneecaps.
guys. Your knee, it is the knee lifting. Yes, as you can see, as you can see now, try to
lifting.
look in all the tabloids or something whenever you see celebrity with the red carpet. You know, the previous bad knees that I've seen, and I'm going to be bad, it's Caitlyn. I know, but she needs to work on her
Caitlin's
knees.
65. She's not supposed to have smooth
but it's because
knees.
she was such an athlete, I think. So she's
Yeah,
got
to
like
me,
athlete knees. But
Yeah.
she's been pointing, I saw a lot of
Keeping
articles
your knee
saying
together
like,
does come from working out. So
no, but she's gorgeous. But I mean, the knees needs a little bit
If
improvement.
I'm 65 and somebody worried about my knees, I'm gonna just be like, and I'm not going under surgery. You know how dangerous it is to go
You
under
were
the
not an
knife.
athlete.
really,
Chitty.
it only
Not at
takes
that level.
working out. It's for the collagen
even
not
if
to
you
fall.
are.
You work out.
But even if you work out, some people like as you age, the elasticity of your
No,
skin
of
just
course, guys.
changes.
We're saying
At
that because a lot of
65?
articles say that.
Well, I think
He's
what they're
supposed
thinking
to have
about
smooth knees.
I wouldn't say smooth knees because, but I think what they're changing is like the collagen in your knee like starts to
Completely.
fall as you get older and you're not working out and you're eating whatever. It
Like
just
every part of your
shifts.
body, obviously, is
Not
falling
just the
apart.
skin.
at
Y'all
some
ridiculous.
point.
Okay.
But anyways, guys, so
At
it is the
65,
new
I'm wearing
obsession.
ugly pants and wrinkly knees, and I'm not gonna give a fuck.
We'll
going
talk
on.
about that by that time. I'm sure. We'll have a little app where we can fix everything we want. I want to fix my cheek. I want to fix my nose.
It'll be
Anyway,
terrible.
so this is the latest obsession. Obviously, the rumor is that Courtney Cox already had it, and
Had
you
her
guys
knees lifted?
Yes, that is the rumor of it. But the reason why I was talking about Caitlyn is because like a lot of tabloids, criticize her knees, even though she looks amazing. But again, you can always find something to criticize for everyone.
world is so messed
That's
up.
how it works. So if you want to have a little knee job, right?
How much is it?
Costs $8,000.
Hell no!
For
No!
your knees.
What?
See, we got the knees in the picture, guys. So
What is that though? Like, I don't
Exactly.
even know if that's like a ring nickel.
You know,
That's just
guys,
like
when
You guys are so
I think she's very
judgy.
stylish, but no, that's where we are here.
old.
Come on, Court, that's what we are. Fashion
She's
police, fashion
old.
411.
She's 65.
But as you're
Honestly-
saying, she could hide it. See, with the leopard dress, she hides it a little bit more, and I think that's a little bit more elegant.
I'm honestly not interested in anything that Caitlyn is doing. The knee did look ugly.
See, it did look ugly. Anyway,
man.
$8,000, guys, and for you to know, this is just the latest Hollywood obsession. So be careful.
Nobody
just watch
here is
out.
getting knee.
I'm not
surgery.
getting my knees
I'm
lifted.
okay with my knees.
I
So
would
far,
like to get my.
so far, shitty.
Oh, that's too much.
All right, guys.
Okay, we're
this
gonna
is
move
it.
on.
The juicy rumors
That's
and the
the
juicy
juicy
gossip of the
gossip
week.
and everything you need to know about getting your knees lifted.
And the price.
Good luck with that.
Maybe we
Well,
can have a
speaking of
little
knees
discount
lifted, I
if we
wonder
go
if
together.
this lady got any knees lifted because her legs are looking extra fabulous in our outfit of the week. We have an ode to Miss J Lo, who was on the scene a lot this week, which we will also talk about a little bit more later because it was her birthday. But she was out chilling, about to get on a boat. I always get surprised when people are out by the boats in their heels. Let's be real, you don't wear
They're
heels to get on the boat.
only with heels on the little mini bridge, and then
just
they have to
standing
take it
there,
off.
like you have to take that
Listen.
off. You cannot get on the boat with those shoes on.
I'm sure they can pay for it.
See, this type of thing is like my obsession with the entertainment world. I think that like seeing the glamour on TV, and stuff, it makes me
Glamour.
intrigued. And even though in
Glamour.
being an entertainer, I feel like I dress every day.
Yes.
Because you never know. If I'm gonna be on a boat, I'm gonna have a nice boat shoe on.
Yes.
I'm gonna have some nice shorts on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a selfie too, just like J Lo.
Okay.
Just
well-
for the Instagram, and then here, just take the
Then
flip
I'm gonna take 'em
flops,
off and relax.
just put your speedo on, and no one sees
And
you.
no one sees it. Well, J Lo
You
was
and your
wearing her
friends.
very adorable little shorts outfit. She was wearing this $106 Millie Pop Art floral print bustier, and for $112 you can
That's
get
a
the
scam.
matching shorts and those lovely blue strappy sandals that she's wearing, y'all. Just a little Giuseppe
the
for you.
shoes. Yeah, I'm
just
sweating
a
for
little
the shoes.
Giuseppe for you. Those are $11.95, and I don't mean $11, but you can check that out online, and you can go purchase that if you would like.
This
So
is
what do we
but
say?
this
She
is
looks
a
so
look-
fabulous.
This is
No,
definitely a great
no.
look, and it's definitely a look that you can imitate.
I love it.
You can
Completely.
imitate this,
with
you know.
something very
Imitate it.
affordable.
Yes,
something
affordable.
very
Forever
way
21,
cheaper.
H&M, BB, you can
There
do
is
this
find it,
no
yourself.
yeah.
couture to it. I mean, to me,
It's just
personally,
shorts and a bustier.
yeah,
She just
I'm
looks
not a big
fresh.
fan. Oh, are we talking about her look right now?
No,
'Cause-
you're just
okay.
it's just the outfit of the week. So you
Okay.
purchase it, you can go check it out or find a similar look.
But it's
just
true.
a look for
The similar look can be very
definitely
affordable
easy.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's definitely easy to
The
implement.
shorts are definitely easy to make at home.
For
Find
sure.
them,
I can even
You can
draw
make
it
'em.
for you
There you
guys.
go. You can paint them. Do something interesting.
Color painting all over.
All right. And in Beauty Beat this week, we have another mask because we've been doing a skincare thing going on. At least I have. I've just been like intrigued by lots of different skincare options.
So thirsty.
And I found this Dewy Tree Deep Detox Mask. And what this mask does, it digs deep into your pores and it absorbs impurities. It removes excess dead skin cells, and it also improves the elasticity of your skin. And one of the key ingredients in it is volcanic ash, which is why it's a black mask.
I was wondering, what else can they create? What else can they invent on your face?
You can get it online, usually ranging, it depends on where you get it. Amazon has a few options. This is very, very much in the Korean beauty supply store.
They're so good.
They're
and
so
I see
good.
Little,
yes, it's Korean beauty. Yeah,
they're so good for skincare.
Online, you can find them somewhere for about $10, and they go up from there. So
and it's one use.
One use, yeah.
Okay.
I have mine at home. I haven't used it yet because I'm a little nervous because I'm just now jumping into trying other skincare products because I've always been very nervous because my skin is fairly sensitive and it's doing okay. But now I'm feeling
glows,
like
it looks awesome.
Yeah, I do okay. But then I'm starting to get worried. Like maybe I should be starting to do those preventative things, like and find like great collagen masks and find all these great things that everybody uses.
Once
for
you
that
start, it's
extra
a
glow.
headache. It's an addiction, so you need to be really wary
But
about.
I'm like wanting to find things that I like that are good, especially for just deep cleansing, just because I wear so much makeup sometimes. Often.
I just find that doing once a month, even like an affordable deep cleansing, going to a place where they really do it, just is almost like more affordable than just buying all these crazy masks and different things.
When you wear makeup, and I know most people don't know this. Look at you, just
my coaster keeps
so
sticking to my
about
car.
the mask.
Right,
It's all
she's
And now
saying
it's rolled away.
when you wear makeup, and I learned this from a makeup artist, that you're supposed to exfoliate twice a week.
Yeah.
But this type of mask, I was reading the reviews about it, and I was just like intrigued because first of all, the cover threw me off. This black,
Right?
this
You're like, wait,
mask.
blackface? What's
Blackface
happening?
Threw me off. But
Am I
was
allowed
reading,
to wear it?
I was reading
not
like
outside.
it has honey in it, and it's a lot of
Yes, honey.
different masks that you can do at home that have honey in it. So
Yeah.
obviously, honey does something, but it is. I'm like nervous about those kind of things that you got to put on your face, like you put the oil on it and you put it over your face. It's kind of weird to me. Like
Is it
I'd rather just do
organic?
like a little face wash scrub and let it sit and rinse it off.
I think for men that's enough. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
just taking care of your skin, just washing
cleansing.
it, just clean.
Yeah.
Cleansing. You don't
Yeah.
need like all these 10,000 like
Because you
masks.
guys
Your
are
skin
not
is very.
putting makeup products
Yeah.
on your skin
On a daily
every
basis.
day.
You
like
have
that.
all the
Yeah.
lines.
I don't even put makeup on
that
every day.
we
I put it
have.
on. Technically, I put on makeup twice a week, and I feel like it's too much. So I'm like,
Especially with the heat, it depends on
with
where
the
you
heat,
live.
and then you're sweating and you're absorbing all of that makeup into your pores, and it makes me very uncomfortable. So I'm always worried. But
I love
anyway,
the little behind the
check
scene
that
for you
out.
guys.
Dewy Tree Deep Detox Mask. Let us know
packaging
what
is
you
very
think.
cool.
It's interesting, and you can also check out like Mituwa if you have a Mituwa market in your area. I think I do
Mituwa.
believe they sell them at the Mituwa market also. So we got some style scoop this week. Something about some Alexander Wang. What do you have over there, Val? What's going
Alexander
on?
is saying bye-bye to Balenciaga.
Alrighty.
And obviously it's, like they are both, like happy to part. I mean,
Part ways.
sad,
Sad,
but
but
it's
makes sense.
it's
It
all like
makes
good and friendly.
perfect sense.
It makes perfect sense.
He
like,
didn't do really anything life-changing over there, and he has his own brand to worry about. Like, come on,
Completely,
after
yeah.
a couple of years, 3 years, he was
been
with
2
them,
years,
and we didn't see anything that was just like,
Whoa.
Wow.
What is he doing? Wow.
I'm
That's
kinda-
right. He didn't revolutionize like anything.
Yeah.
So we got the CEO Isabelle Guichot who said like we are all at Balenciaga extremely grateful to Alexander for his important contribution to the style and history of the iconic
but not
house.
a big
That's
I'ma
very-
miss you.
Yes,
It was like the
grateful.
generic,
You were
thank
cool.
you, bye.
Right.
That's exactly how it sounds. So they still say the dynamic growth of the brand over the last years bears testimony to his successful creative work. Again, I'm not really sure of what they're trying
Has
to
the brand
say.
really grown? in the
No,
last year?
I think this is like one of their smaller portions of this couture,
Season.
era of, it's not the most money making out of all the couture departments. And he just came in and he kind of just maintained them.
Yeah.
But they say, when you're trying to focus on your own thing and you're trying to be creative director for another one, it's difficult to be innovative because where's your focus really?
I would
His focus
imagine.
was
He
really
kept
at
all
the
the
Alexander
creativity
Wang
for
brand.
his,
Yeah.
completely for his own
So
brand.
and they say that he's going to be having something smaller coming out of Alexander Wang, and like another, investment or something.
Another-
so
yeah.
his mind was already there.
Completely.
Do what you got to do, brother.
So I can wait. Who is gonna
I
be
was going to say, are
replaced
there any rumblings
right
about
now?
who is
That's all we
coming?
have. That's all we
Okay.
have, Shahir. That's on
All
the
right.
speaking, but I can wait because I used to love like the iconic Balenciaga bag.
Of course,
and
who
so
didn't?
far, so far we haven't seen like anything iconic replacing it.
Yeah.
Or just adding it.
Or stepping in.
I'm
Like,
just so
it's-
sick of those
they're-
shoes. I think that the black culture has taken those shoes and destroyed just like they did Michael
Destroyed
Kors. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
everybody's got a
done
Michael
with it.
Kors bag. Everybody got Michael Kors
And
bag.
before Michael Kors, it was Coach. Like,
And we see where Coach is right now, guys. They're still trying to make a comeback. All right. Well, speaking of Wangs, Miss Vera Wang was in the Style Scoop News this week because she has a new campaign out for her affordable bridal line, which is at David's Bridal. So for all of you brides out there that need an affordable dress, but a beautiful dress, go check out Vera Wang's White by Vera Wang, which is available at David's Bridal.
So
and basically,
sexy.
she just has gone a little bit lighter, a little bit edgier. It's her whole campaign was black
lighter.
and white.
Is that what you call it?
It's a little bit
This is more
lighter,
like, this campaign she has going on is more like lingerie.
lighter.
I think it's a little
way-
bit more rock and roll.
Not lingerie.
Not this particular one, but there was a couple that I was looking at and I was like,
Vera, hold on, let me give you her quote. That just made me laugh. Okay, so she said, quote, "I wanted to take a conventional, more traditional part of the business to another, more forward place, and that has always been my goal and passion. And this line is about intimacy, modernity, and cool."
she had like
it's a little bit more
summertime
rock and roll.
cool, like
Intimacy,
it's gonna flow
keep
away.
it cool.
I love
I love
wedding
it.
dresses like this, just a little bit
Yes.
more rock and rollish or just sexier or something else than just the classy
a little
touch.
breezier, not so heavy.
Breezy, exactly.
I just
Open.
I just can't agree.
It's like you wearing your drawers at your wedding.
Basically, like when you walk down the aisle, you see your wife coming down the aisle. You're like, she looks amazing. Not she's all out. 'Cause they were-
Well, that's not all out. It's just like
This is
breezy.
one- it was
That's
like-
like
it was- this is
Simple. I
one
know
of
which
the-
one he's talking about. It's
You
like
saw a
a
couple of-
slip.
yeah.
But that's very
love it.
20s slip dressy kind of light sexy.
I just felt like it was for a different venue than your wedding day.
maybe
But
it's
you need
the
a line like this.
reception
You know,
dress.
because
but
everything
I
is
think that
so
it was one that
structured
was
all the time.
It was one that was black that really caught
Yeah,
my eye because I
I
thought
remember
that
that.
it was the way it was cut up top and it was just because it's black and you don't see a lot of women wearing
Wear
black.
black.
Fantasia did it recently, but you don't see a lot of women wearing a black dress at their
wouldn't.
wedding.
No, that's
and it was
really-
the way she had it,
Maybe
cut was
Lady
just-
Gaga.
Yeah, maybe Lady Gaga.
You see? Unless
I don't even
she
think
would
she would
wear
wear
like
black.
a
She would wear
meat
like
dress or something.
Yeah, I was
or
gonna say
fish
she'd wear like
dress.
cockatoo
She's
or
gonna
something.
Something with a crazy,
Something that she's
material.
gonna need 5 people to help her with. Like,
Wow. Gary might not be excited at your wedding, y'all, if you wear one of these dresses, but
You
can
won't be in the photo with me.
You still can head on over to David's Bridal and check out White by Vera Wang. Speaking
I love it.
I know. I
and
think
you know,
it's
it makes me
beautiful.
think about our little co-host,
Our
Diana.
little
I
co-host,
can't
Diana,
wait
she's getting married this Saturday,
to
guys.
see her
Check our
dress.
Instagram. We're going to get pictures posted for you so you can check out her style for her wedding. All right.
I wonder if it's breezy too.
I
and
want to
airy.
know because it's been so quiet. She's been very quiet about it, so we don't know what it is. All right. Well, speaking of big brands with big changes, what's going on
Oh
with
my gosh, that
Hermes?
broke my heart. I mean, yes and no. So you guys, of course, know the Hermes Birkin, iconic, that we all drooling, the bag that we're all drooling about. If you guys have it, you're very, very lucky because it costs like dozens
Thousands
of,
and thousands and thousands of
yes.
dollars.
Yeah, between 10 and
never
up
know.
to 80,000. It depends if
And
you make
it
it
goes up from there
customized
if
and
it has
everything.
diamonds on it.
So
Yeah.
all there is, of course, all the celebrity has one Birkin bag. You can customize it. It's just amazing, and it's made a lot of time. It's made with crocodile skin.
Yeah.
I mean, any kind of animal skin, but particularly crocodile. So what's been going on? Jane Birkin, who is an actress and a famous singer.
Yes.
Okay, so Hermes gave, the name is based from her. So basically, she recently, completely got aware of the cruelty of what's going on with the crocodiles and everything in the farms and how they kill them. And she decided
She wasn't aware before.
That's the weird thing. There's been
That's what she said.
There's been a
Is this tea?
there's been a new video release. So she got completely aware of it, and she woke up and she's like, oh my gosh, I wasn't aware of that. Please take my name off, replace it with something else. So that's what she said. Having been alerted to the cruel practices endured by crocodiles during their slaughter for the production of Hermes bag carrying my name, I have asked Hermes Group to rename the Burger King until better practices, responding to international norms. I don't know what kind of international norms about killing crocodiles you can have can be implemented for the production of this bag.
Like, what do you expect? You have to skin
Like, kill
this
them
animal.
better, kill them nicer. I'm not sure about that. So
Give them a last meal or something. Is that what she wants?
Exactly. This is. I'm very speechless because I don't know how you can find a solution to this problem. It's either you stop the production of crocodile skin,
Which is not going to happen.
Which is not going to happen because the economy with the fashion and everything is too powerful.
I mean, I think
compared to that.
it's not the smartest thought, but I guess in her mind, like, because I guess they would have crocodile farms where they just use the skins, like, for these bags and perhaps
watches and shoes.
watches or whatever, and perhaps maybe in her mind it would be better not sort of like when they have the chickens, like, can the chickens graze freely in the grass, or are they just in cages all the time and not living their authentic life? So maybe if the crocodile farms were more like the authentic life of the crocodile, instead of maybe they're like stuck in like little pools with like too many of them and like it's really gross. So maybe in her mind, like the better practice.
So is this like a farm raised
Buy
versus a free raise?
Maybe exactly. Maybe it's more of a
crocodile is
farm
happy
raised
before
versus free
he's being
range.
shot.
Yes.
Well, just
Even
for
though
you
it's
to
still
know,
insane because if they're just dying for the purpose of their skins, like it's.
But for you to know, guys, there is actually a viral film going on. It's called Belly of the Beast, and that's exactly denouncing the farming and the slaughter of these crocodiles. It was in Texas and Zimbabwe farms in particular. So you can see that, and this is the reason when she saw this film that she suddenly.
It amazes me how people can defend some animals, but not all animals. Like you're either with Peter or you're not with Peter. Like, just, like you just need to be on
How
one
are you
side of it.
halfway? And the whole idea that like you just realized how bad it was. Just is sort of
You do
baffling
realize it's skin them.
because in general, like
it's been
there are
50
no
years.
positive practices with animals
Exactly.
and doing fashion and other things that like it's not like there's a history of it being great practices. So where did you think that it was okay and then now suddenly it's not?
I don't know. Some people are in different world, and suddenly they got the time to really think about things.
Okay, Jane.
Anyway, so we'll see. We'll see what's going on. We'll see if they change it.
I think maybe they just didn't want to pay her enough for her name.
Probably something like
I
that.
think her cut was probably not what she
Probably
wanted.
that. We'll get more. We'll get the sequels of that. We'll get
Alright.
more info coming
Well,
up.
we're gonna
I'm
move
sure.
on, and we're gonna go to Hot or Hot Mess and see what the red carpets were looking like this week. So let's see. First up, we had Miss Tyra Banks, and she was at the premiere for the new Cycle, like Cycle 536, I think,
like
of America's Next Top
27 or 28.
It's actually Cycle 22, but it seems like
Why did I say
572.
27 or 28? I'm thinking like we're really like
Hot mess. Anyway, so she was at the premiere party in this $2,400 Roland Mouret long sleeve, fiery hued dress, and she was wearing Alejandra Santiago lace-up sandals from the fall 2015 collection, and this was a cute, interesting cutout neckline, and she's doing that shoulder pad thing that she did previously, and rocking her, keeping the short hair going on. That they call it the Mo cut sometimes from the Three Stooges, if you guys remember that. If you remember that, what y'all think?
Oh gosh, now you just wrote my
She's
whole
in fire
image of her.
red.
Okay.
She might need a knee lift.
I am so in
Look at
between
her
right
knee,
now. This
guys.
is so
Is
weird.
that a bad knee?
This is a bad knee right now because she's contracting it.
It's just how she
I think it's a
stands.
tense knee. It needs to be a little bit more relaxed.
She needs to relax the knee, but is that outfit hot or
The
what's
red
going
is
on?
hot. Let's see. I'm just a little bit, there is too much between the shoulders pads plus the asymmetric. Plus, to me, it's a little bit too sophisticated in a way, like too complex. The red looks hot. I just feel like there is something a little bit too complex in this dress.
Okay.
I like it. I like it on her because I think that at her age and keeping sexy alive and being a model, it shows just the right amount to appreciate her and her stance and what she's supposed to be doing for this show. She's not supposed to come in as the sexiest woman on the red carpet. She's the boss of the show.
Yes.
So I think it
She's
befitting.
classy. She's classy. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, you know, like to me, there is just something a little bit too complex between the shoulders, plus the asymmetric, plus you know the stripes of the shoes
Yeah.
and the
Well,
lace.
I feel like with shoulder pads, like you have to get something that gives it pizzazz because shoulder
Yeah.
pads is like the most grandma-ish
Must
thing
be.
ever.
Like, how do I make
very
this?
Michael Jackson.
I'm
you know?
making this. I'm trying to make this very space-like and not
completely.
It's
So
very
I'm
Jetsons.
over the space look.
Yeah,
you
I feel
know?
like she did this already. Like when we
It's a
saw
déjà vu
her,
for
she
me.
hosted what I can't remember which show it was, an award show or something recently, a few months ago,
And she still had the
and we were so
shoulders.
excited because she had this like dominatrix sort of space shoulder thing, and she debuted this haircut, and I was like, yes. And now I'm kind of like, okay, can you try
That's
something
it.
else?
Yeah.
I'm
just-
sorry,
I'm
I
just
don't
not
like them
feeling-
shoes.
I mean, I was just about to say, I'm just not feeling the shoes with this dress. That's
I don't
my-
like the shoes, and I think the
You need to
hemline
keep
is a
it
little
simple
weird.
with this
But
dress.
I will give her all face all day, and I like the mo cut.
I love it.
I
love
think
it
she
on
looks
her.
great. I think it's edgy on her.
She
and I
looks
think
very
she looks good.
natural, very stylish and classy.
So she's
It's
not
not
a total hot
It's not her
mess.
best.
It's not her best.
look, but it's,
But she looks hot because she's hot.
Let's call it a hair.
We'll call it a hand in the middle. All right, next up we have Beyonce on the street, y'all. She was wearing this Dolce & Gabbana blossom print bustier dress that we actually previously saw on Kenya Moore a few months ago, and wearing Stuart Weitzman nudist sandals, and she paired it with her Ray-Ban sunglasses and threw a nice little white blazer over her shoulders and an embellished Lipton bag. What do you think?
I recognize this little voice when you're not convinced about
do you
something. Go ahead.
I love everything Queen Bee. Does not do wrong.
We got an
She
obsessed
does-
fan.
Yep. If I ever
Okay,
get
good
to
point. It's true.
just
Big
but I
all
don't.
day.
I don't.
She
I
really-
like it. I
she
like
really
it.
miss it.
I like the concept of the outfit, but it's not great for her body.
It's
because
so not her.
Her hips and just who she is as a.
It's so not her.
Yes, it's
Image-wise.
not her at all.
It looks a little bit like the new line of Reese Witherspoon to me, you know? It's yes.
We've been seeing
there's
her being
something to
just way more edgy lately, and just and this is just
Desperate
way
Housewife.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
You know, this bouquet, these flowers going, it's a little bit grandma-ish, even if the décolleté is whoa, of course, she had to have something, but it's so not her. The sandals look grandma-ish with the dress, and it's a little bit boring and
just above the knee.
Interesting.
Like,
yeah, it's so not her. Like it's so not her.
because she's one of those. To me, she's one of those women who has it together, but she just has that bit
Little
of
thing.
that little sprinkle of edge to her
Completely.
that keeps you
And not too
intrigued.
much.
Yeah, not too much. Not like Rihanna edgy, but just a sprinkle of edgy that makes her still classy and this just
Completely,
does
still
that.
super cool.
My only real thoughts about this look, I mean, she was going to work, I believe, because she was in Midtown, headed to her offices. So I was like, oh, okay.
Going to work for
Going
Beyonce.
to work
though.
for Beyonce.
She's not going
Oh, yeah.
to
9 to 5.
She's not going to the
Well,
insurance
and
office.
she
to
wasn't
work.
going to stage, is my point. She was headed
But
into
what
her
is work
offices
doing
in
for all the
Midtown.
celebrities?
Because
Like,
she goes into her office and she has to deal with her
like
brands
being
and all
on
of her things. So
set.
she has to do business stuff. It's not just being on set. she has to
but
go
I
into an
mean,
office.
no,
but that's not my point. My point is this hoe is pregnant, okay? Look at them boobs. We love you, Beyonce. You don't have that much boob on a regular basis, even when they're pushed
Well, maybe
up.
it's a
I
pushed
think she's
up.
pregnant, and I love
Okay,
it.
but it's not because you're. It's
I'm
not
starting
because
the
you're
rumor
pregnant
now.
and you can wear this kind of dress with the bouquet
Well,
coming
I'm not
all
saying
over.
that's why
showing.
she should wear the dress. I actually don't mind the dress. It's not
Really?
my favorite thing ever, and I think she doesn't need a knee lift. So I think she's doing great.
She doesn't need a knee
I
lift.
think she's
agree with
winning
that.
because her knees are smooth.
Yeah,
and the
knees are
dress is
smooth.
fitted,
Keep
and
it
those
smooth.
boobs look great. They just look like they are starting to lactate, and that's all I'm going to say
But
about that.
still, the style is
don't
not
like this
her.
dress
It's
on
awful.
Beyonce.
It's really awful.
I don't hate the dress, guys. Don't come
I
for
don't
me,
hate
but I
the
just
dress.
don't like it on Beyonce.
Yeah, completely.
It's all
Desperate
good.
Housewife and wallpaper. Grandma
She's
wallpaper.
hot regardless. All right, guys. Well, here's our big finale. As I mentioned before, it's ode to J-Lo this week. J-Lo turned 46 years old, had herself a little party, y'all, and she wore a
Don't
very,
make no
very
sense.
sexy dress, okay?
Very dominatrix.
By this black sheer bow tranche dress, and it has intricate cutout detailing, which she accessorized with ankle strap Cassidy sandals and a Jimmy Choo clutch, and all her jewelry was by Vita Fed and Melinda Maria at her birthday party.
Just
Is
listening to
J-Lo
what you just
hot?
said is very hot. Like just the
Is J-Lo
shoes, just everything she's wearing is
Is
already
she
super hot.
or is she not?
You can't go wrong with black. We all.
I mean, there's
we
not
all,
much black
I was
left.
gonna say well.
Well, no,
But I
it's
agree
not.
with what
That's
you
the-
said.
That's the amazing part about J-Lo. She can basically almost wear anything, but I think that, beyond the fact that she has a super sexy body,
Yes.
I love her face.
Yeah.
So we were talking
I didn't know where you were going.
I just love how you avoid like the dress, everything.
I mean,
You're
I've already been on
her hair
Instagram and liked
just
this
amazing.
body about 500
5,000
times. But
All right, I
man,
have something to
just
tell
love-
you guys.
Okay, what?
I spotted something about that dress
What?
that you didn't spot.
What?
And that's a turn off for me. Okay, I love how it's cut. She looks
I know what
great.
you're
I think
gonna
it's
say.
sexy.
Go.
Yeah.
I might. I don't know.
Okay.
Go.
So the little sheer through on the side,
Yeah.
all right?
Uh-huh.
You really need to be very careful, guys, because as many women, some people, especially after, all the kids she has and getting older, or whenever you gain weight and you lose it, blah, 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 it's just a woman thing. You can have like some little stretch marks. And on many pictures, we see the stretch marks of her thighs on the
Oh.
side because it's all sheer.
didn't see that.
Yes, you're going to
No
see
man
that.
cares
what I was
about
saying.
that.
I was gonna say.
Oh, you had a kid or two?
That's not even
cool.
what I cared about.
do you
I was
think?
like, I'm surprised because actually I didn't even notice stretch marks at all.
No, but you
Like,
can see
I
it. It's different
didn't-
angles
Yeah, I mean,
on the sides.
I looked at it from all angles. I was trying to decide which picture was best to put up.
The only part that throws me off
too
like
much.
this right
Thank
too
you.
much.
That-
Thank you.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
Just right there.
I don't like
should have
to.
been
I don't like to
higher,
see a
yes.
pubic bone
Yeah.
ever, and that's your pubic bone,
It's
and
just
I
too
just
much.
it makes me it kind of grosses
The
me
dress
out.
should have been cut up a
If it
little
was cut up just
higher.
a little higher, I would have been great. That's the only complaint I had about this.
I think my thing main, like I said, she always does like a really fresh face.
Yes.
And she has such an
He's
amazing,
still on the
gorgeous
face.
face.
It is. It's like
That's when
glowy,
it first
flawless.
I mean, her body is, we already know J-Lo has a booty, but,
Yeah.
as she's aging, you look at her face and you're just like, I just don't see it.
'Cause she don't drink.
I think there is a fine border between the vulgarity of the dress, and if it was exactly as you say, a couple inches higher, just to cover the bone that we
Yeah.
see, it would be like really classy, sexy, like very black, just sexy. And
Yeah.
that's just too low. It looks
Yeah,
very.
it's just too low.
It is
I will
very-
say though, as much as it puts me off because I just
Jersey
don't
Shore.
enjoy a pubic bone anywhere, I will say that the fact that she did it sort of does make me feel a little girl power. It's like, you get it. It don't matter how old you are 46 years old and you will show whatever the you want to. I think that's kind of amazing.
Yeah, it just misses the classiness of the
Yes,
dress.
but I think she wanted that. Like, I think she was
she wanted
obviously
it dirty.
going for a little bit dirty. I'm with my
Yeah, I see it,
25-year-old
I see it.
dancing
Eat that.
sex pot.
Take that
and
completely.
and she's like, take me.
I think she wanted to be dirty that night.
Yeah, I think she wants to.
it's
do
her
it.
birthday.
It's her birthday. Hey, girl.
And it was just
Yeah.
it's super sexy, even though,
Just hot like fire, girl.
I
Just
think
hot.
it's perfect because the way she's shaped,
Yes.
even though that it's a little low right there,
I mean, and to be
it's just the way
honest,
she shapes,
technically,
she's just
it's a little sausagey up top too. It's a little, but it's sexy.
she's like
because she's hot.
She's
Like, it
coke.
doesn't
She's
matter
a coke
hot.
bottle,
Yeah.
basically. So
Yeah.
we already know J-Lo got ass. So
I think it's a great dirty dress for a dirty night out.
And she got real dirty that night, guys.
Oh,
Wow. I don't know why she got
Okay,
dirty with
give us some
Casper, but
rumors.
everybody has their own taste. Thanks, J-Lo. That was an amazing look. We love you. We thank you. It was amazing, and we can only hope to be that amazing when we're 46. All right.
amazing
so,
knees.
I know. I know she doesn't need a knee rest.
No,
Or maybe
not
she
everyone
already
needs.
had one. Okay, moving on, closing it out. Style Watch this week, our fashion blogger on Instagram. We have at Cotton Candy Pumps.
knees.
Her name is Natoya Persaud. You can find her at cottoncandypumps.com. Check out her blog. She is a little bit eclectic. She loves some color. She loves pattern, and she gives us some interesting looks every week. So check her out, guys, at Cotton Candy Pumps on Instagram.
Love the dress in the middle. That is so the hot pattern right now. Very tribal, kind of like
Yes.
ethnic, very African inspiration. I've seen it in
Yes.
so many
So
stores
it's
with
everywhere.
very vivid colors.
It's everywhere.
And it's not too, it's not too racy. Just a blend of like modern meets,
And she's
like
got her
tribal
little
things.
pointy
pattern.
shoulders to try to look a little space-like too. But we love a girl in
it.
some tulle
Love
and some
it.
white, so that's why that other look over there made it. But check her out
Pretty
at
hot.
Cotton Candy
Let's
Pumps
follow.
on Instagram, guys. And that is your fashion show for the day.
What?
I know, it's so fast, it flies by. But where can people find you when they want to learn more about you during the week, Miss Val?
As you know, next door, of course, and everywhere, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Follow me, Valka, VALKAHL. Oh my gosh.
She's like, I can't spell my own
what is it
name.
again?
Just find me
What's
next
my
door.
name?
Whistle, and I'll be there.
What's my name? And Gary, where can your fans find you,
And
honey?
of course, they can find me on Instagram and Twitter at I am Gary Thomas, and of course, I am GaryThomas.com.
Hey,
Ooh.
okay. At the .com
Yes.
too. Don't
Fancy.
Fancy. Don't forget to follow us here at Black Hollywood Live Fashion 411 at BHL Fashion 411 on Instagram. And you can find me, Courtney, at Stuart Starlet on Twitter and Instagram. as much as I am on Twitter and Instagram.
Very good conclusion. Very powerful conclusion, Shane.
To try. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. You have a wonderful, fabulous weekend, and we will see you in August.
What?
Which is next week. It's August.
Even I was just like,
yeah,
I know, right?
like next year.
It's August tomorrow.
And you're gonna see us.
I slipped that in.
in a
You'll
couple
see us
months.
next week, guys. It'll be August. Looking forward to it. Back to school for
Ciao.
some of y'all.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
From executives Kevin Undergaro, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us. info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I am the official voice of Black Hollywood Live, Scipio. Instagram me @KingXOBay. Thanks for tuning in.
Ready?
Hollywood redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.